kicks, MP.
Hi everyone, welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You look at the Hawks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they have really been superb so far this year. Still grasping that #1 spot and looking determined to keep it during the second half of the season.
Now Denver's starting 5. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Pickett in at the point guard position. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's ABC in at the center position. We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the Cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Pass to Pickett. Just 5 to shoot. No luck on that one. And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Now here's Brown. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Jokic against MP. Pass to Watson. Takes the 3. And again, it's Denver missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he'd probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Gordon. Following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Shoots over Randall. Off the left rim and out. MP scanning the floor. 13 feet out. And another basket for Minnesota.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Gordon. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Jokic. Here's Pickett to win the run. And it's MP with a rebound. DiVincenzo on the wing. And they double up MP. Out to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. ABC's got 6 assists here tonight. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Gobert's checked in for Randall. And, of course, the season is still young, but a great time to look at our Rookie of the Year list. These are the guys making an immediate impact. You look at MP, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this, I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
Now here's MP. Good on the shot.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. Dillingham comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Watson. No made baskets yet. Jokic banked it in off the glass.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Here's Conley. 17-point game. And MP throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Watson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Johnson for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Down low. And MP throws it down hard.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
Nuggets trail by 18. Outside Watson. Back to Hardaway. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
To the inside. And MP throws it down.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Right side Watson. And that one drops.
Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
Inside, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Jokic. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. The T-Wolves on top, opening up a huge gap. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Minnesota with some changes. MP comes in for Reed. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. And then for Denver, Watson, he's checked in for Hardaway. Brown comes in for Strawther. And it's Pickett in for Brown. Here's Randall. Give him 8 on the court for Denver. Cameron Johnson out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Peyton Watson. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Pickett in at the point.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with 70 points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Johnson with a bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Minnesota with possession here. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now here's Watson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's ABC. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Brown. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Brown with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pickett. Off target from 3-point range. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Watson. Here's Jokic, and he gets it to go from the high post. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
For Denver, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Watson passes to Pickett. MP against Jokic. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Johnson, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6.
Oh, my.
Big time right there.
Nasty. Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Here's Pickett. No points so far. Pass to Jokic. Outside Watson. It's stolen by MP. MP getting it done for Minnesota. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Denver Nuggets.
If you can't stop anybody, you can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. Changing things up just a bit, but thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Julius Randle out there with MP, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Drills it from deep.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. Pass to Pickett. Denver moving it around. Jokic passes to Gordon. And here's Watson. Clock at 4. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He got the room he needed and knocked it down. That's a quality shot.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Watson. Gordon outside. Here's Pickett. Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pickett passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
And that one's good. ABC.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 12. Pass to Pickett. There's the triple. And it's ABC with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Pickett. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Back to Brown. Watson passes to Jokic. 5 to shoot. For 3, Gordon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Pickett. Back to Watson. Now Jokic. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend. But I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at DiVincenzo. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing. And it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Now here's MP. He's got 34. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city. Brown is a fantastic athlete. I love when he's jetting and knifing inside like this.
And MP throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
The shot by Brown, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Brian, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Love the defensive stand by MP right there. Got the position he needed and sent it back.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Jokic. Outside Johnson, jacks up a three. MP, the pass to Ingles. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Johnson. From the wing. A minute 22 left in the third quarter here.
Who's watching it?
Here's Pickett. Sinks it from distance. Pickett's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
MP no good.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Pickett passes to Johnson. Over MP. That one a little long.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
To the paint. And MP throws it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there. No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Denver is shooting just 36% in the third. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Watson passes to Brown. Denver moving it around. Gordon outside. 4-3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's MP. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Minnesota way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. And with the fourth quarter of Minnesota making a change here. MP's checked in, and Denver will go for a different look here. Gordon, he's checked in for Holmes. Watson comes in for Johnson. Brown's checked in for Hardaway, and it's Pickett in for Brown. Pass to Watson. Here's Pickett. Here's Jokic, covered by MP. Now Jokic. Pickett passes to Watson. Takes a three. Knocks it down from distance.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Pickett in at the one. Here's Pickett. Jokic the screen to the inside. Pass to Watson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Outside Watson. To the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Gordon, right side. Drops in the three.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Inside, here's ABC. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their game.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
And Minnesota making a change here. Conley's checked in.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. .151 left in the fourth. Outside Brown. Gordon against MP. Shoots from the right block, and Gordon finishes it off. Gordon's got 11 in the second half.
And, you know, Gordon is still working on his jump shot, but he's already showing nice strides and having it be a huge part of his offensive game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely
good. There's
another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that. Here's Jokic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Up top, Reed. Here's ABC. Outside Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. MP finds Reed. Back to MP. And it's good! He hits another one!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Watson with it. Ingles covering. And here's Gordon from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
And MP throws it down hard.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And now the
scoring bonanza tonight in the win. MP, as you're passing 40, 50, 60 points, are you feeling the excitement building in the arena?
I'm feeling it right now. So, yeah, you feel it. No doubt. The trick is, do you let it be its own reward, or do you keep it apart from yourself, you know? 20,000 people can give you some kind of ego boost, or they can also bring you crashing down. You gotta appreciate the crowd for what it is, but you have to have your own internal motivation. Luckily, I got that in spades, man. Got that second round chip on my shoulder still, and I'm not gonna let that go anywhere anytime soon.
We hope not, MP. Thanks for your time.
Yep.
Over to you, BA.